Now! Ready? Put it on! Now! Put it on! Now! Put it on! Now! Ooh. Put it on! You're pulling on your head. Now! Put it on! Put it on! Now! Put it on!
I think she's embarrassed at herself.
Now! I gotta clean this beard, it's disgusting.
Remy, who's in the mirror?
Put it on! Now!
Remy, who's
Put
that?
it on! Now! Wait,
Who's
double
that?
hi. Hi.
That's Remy's
I
new
gotta
thing.
put this back because you're getting distracted. Ready? Rem. Hi.
Show me your new thing.
Hi. No.
No.
She said I want that hat.
She's trucking, right? You're not holding her up?
No.
She's bouncing on you? Oh, she understood this concept way too fast.
Whoa! A safety belt. I said safety belt. I'm just a little baby.
Hey, stop walking.
This is great. She's like literally leaning on me.
We are nearing the whole situation of finishing this whole pool area. This has only been the last section, and we have probably like 400 pounds of topsoil being delivered in the next day or so. So we're gonna basically put topsoil on all this, and I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do, but I think we're gonna do rocks with sporadic plants. So I got to get rid of all this kind of stuff. Obviously gonna have to leave the tree stump here. It's not gonna be an easy task considering the fact that the dogs like to use this for the restroom. They don't like to go in the grass or anything because they're pains in the butt. Oh, and on other interesting news, I was kind of talking with the surgeon today, and we're kind of narrowing down the date to where we actually want to get that taken care of. I told him that I wanted to spend Remy's 9-month, because hopefully this whole, that was the other thing, is with this, you know, quarantining and staying home and this virus going around everywhere, things have been kind of put on hold for a lot of people. I know friends that have had potential surgeries going on, have had them pushed back or canceled. Mine is not a dire, immediate situation, but I think we talked about it before. The sooner, kind of the better, and honestly, the quicker I can get it over with and out of my mind, no pun intended, or out of my head I should say, no pun intended, the better. We're just waiting. The surgeon's gonna try to figure it out. So we're trying to narrow the date. So it would have to be the 11th, and Sunday is the 12th, and I think that's Easter Sunday or something like that, isn't it? I think Easter. So I wanted to do her 9-month in Easter and then do the surgery. That way I'm not kind of groggy or anything like that. But they said that it shouldn't be too hard. I shouldn't say hard because it's rough. It shouldn't be too invasive as the other ones. I think I briefly brushed onto that. So we're kind of narrowing down the date for the surgery. So that's been kind of the back and forth today. I'll probably get another email and a phone call. It's been literally back and forth all day. I'm going to try to ease my mind a little bit today. I have to keep it occupied. Otherwise, I will, man, there's a lot of mind jokes. I have to ease my mind. Otherwise, I will lose my mind. See, unintentional stuff. That's probably them now. Yep, that's them. I got a notification that I have an email from them, so I'm gonna have to check that out in a second. But I just wanted to kind of keep you guys in the loop that we are in the process of scheduling and choosing the dates. We don't have it specifically done. I don't know. Honestly, the more I think about it, it does scare me a little bit more. I kind of like brush it off. Like, you know what I mean? I make jokes. Even with the surgeon, I was making a bunch of jokes. I know it's not probably the best thing to do, but it eases my anxiety. And I'm also in the process of trying to get them to give me permission to film it. Because you know damn well I'm gonna film it if I can. So I wrote up this giant letter giving citations of news articles, videos, actually testimonies from you guys saying how the videos, or the video helped you guys if you had to have surgery and stuff. So I showed all that, showed how professors were using it. He's a professor as well, so it kind of works. So I'm kind of hoping that that all gets taken care of. This is a lot of waiting right now, and I am slowly losing it. But I think you know, we're gonna narrow down a little bit more. But yeah, I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop that we're slowly choosing the date of the surgery, and it is freaking me out. But I'm gonna try to occupy my mind a little bit. First part, I get to clean up all the dog remnants. Second part, I get to blow all the leaves. That's the fun part. But actually, I probably shouldn't. I should get the baby gate up there first, so that way it doesn't go in the pool, since I always have to clean the pool. That's the other thing. I think a lot of people have noticed that it feels like I'm brushing this off and that I'm taking it too lightly. If you've known me for a long time, you know that's kind of how I cope with things. I mean, this will be a third time, and you know, like third time's a charm, I guess. My life has been like that forever, so hopefully this will be the one. And I'm trying to like keep my mind occupied, like I said. But it's, hi Zoe. You guys are all very intuitive. But I mean, the last one, if you remember, I was making jokes during the surgery, so it's just the way I cope. And I don't want people thinking I'm taking things a little too lightly. I know, and it just helps some people do it. But yeah, guys, we're choosing a date soon. It's kind of hard to get things done. Anytime Allie puts down Remy for 5 seconds, she wakes up. For example, she was completely down, like dead asleep, and then the second Allie went like this to put her down, she just recognizes it's not Allie. She's definitely all about Allie. Like, I hold her, nothing. In the morning, she looks for me. So I got the morning Remy, and then Allie, unfortunately, gets the grumpy Remy, which is every baby. She's just attached to mom. Why are you up?
I have an idea.
Okay. Remy's over there. I don't think you guys can see. There she is. Okay, watch. Remy is over here. Watching Moana. It's her favorite movie of all time. Right, you come out here, sir. Allie's Instagramming because she's cool. Instagram. Genuinely didn't actually take that long. Now I can actually do the leaves back there and it won't fly any more than that's actually already in the pool. So Allie and I were super smart that we labeled and numbered everything. Otherwise, that would have taken us quite a long time. On a kind of fun, kind of sad note, you guys know that I've been a fan of Half-Life since like, what, 98, 97? Greatest video game of all time, you have no idea. Apparently, I mean, they went 12 years since the last game, and apparently they just released a VR version of which is only for VR. So I either have to find somebody with a used VR, I can't justify. I think I might just watch people stream it. I'm really genuinely bummed though. I want to play it so bad, it's been so long. Frankie's rubbing it in. He says it's 10 out of 10. Hanging out in the pool. Remy, you want to look? You've never seen a frog before. You see the froggy?
She's not interested.
No frog? Rem does not care for frogs.
Well, I think she just doesn't know what she was looking at yet.
She has no idea. If it started jumping, yeah, if it started jumping. If it was like a toad, she'd probably be all into it. Pretty proud. I mean, granted, that's going to be like that in half a day.
Like, Sundays we're like fighting to figure out what to do because like, it's weird because I feel like in general, Turner and I are in the house a lot anyways, but now that we're quarantined to the house, I feel like we're really struggling to find things to do. Well, now, I get why people start doing like TikTok and start doing their TikTok dances, and I get why like they start doing all these crazy things around their house because you do everything you need to do, and then you're like, now what?
When you're quarantined, you have pretty much nothing to do except lose your mind. You practicing your dance?
I don't know how they do that. It's like,
I'm gonna try a couple, so that in itself is worth a follow and a
gosh.
subscribe. Whee!
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Do some of
What's Mama doing?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Where'd she go? Her face is hilarious.
You didn't get it after this time. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
She's so smart. She like looks around.
I made the noise. Okay, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's so funny. King Kong.
Walk this way!
Godzilla.
Remy.
Godzilla.
Mama. Hi. Come on. You can do it.
You're right. You know, I'm not even.
I feel like after this quarantine, she's gonna know how to walk.
But it's like you're kind of balancing, but you're not holding her weight.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Right there, I'm holding it because she was slipping. But when she's standing, like when she does this,
Remy, come on. Get over
that's just
here.
all her.
Well, it's because I think you are at a little bit of a disadvantage right now just because she has those slippery things on.
Ready?
Wow. Wow, girl,
Whee!
wow.
I haven't quite let her do this, where just to see where she goes. Where are you going? I'm curious on the adventure. Go worm. Go worm. Where are you going? You have no idea. Say hi to Diesel. Say hi to Diesel. So it's another day of being, well, not in quarantine, socially distant. It's incredible. I was actually looking this up right now. Every day, yesterday I said it was 19,000 people or something like that are affected. The United States is 43,000. That's twice since the last time I talked to you guys in the video. Here's the perspective. China was at 81,000. We are at 43. So we are about half, a little bit more than half of what China already is or was, which is kind of crazy to think about because we're not done. Hopefully we are, but I mean, like, it seems like.
This is what I find to be very interesting is it says confirmed recovered. China's had the recovery rate is outrageous.
Yeah, which is
in
good. In
comparison to their deaths.
Yeah.
And with the United States, we have 43,697 confirmed cases. Only 178 have recovered from it. And then there's 546 deaths, which is also very interesting.
It's actually,
Italy is heartbreaking.
Italy is the most heartbreaking.
Spain is heartbreaking as well.
It's, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Worldwide, okay, the worldwide situation right now that we're looking at, 378,392.
And I mean this in the most honest way. Like, if I'm being honest about my thoughts on this. Sometimes I wake up and it feels so much like a movie that
it does feel like a movie.
I can't take it seriously.
It feels like
we are.
Yeah, no, we are.
But I almost feel like I can't take it seriously because it seems so surreal. It does not seem like something that would actually be happening ever in our lifetime.
And it's like those numbers. When I look at those numbers, they stop meaning things. Like, you just see all these numbers and they're just getting so astronomical.
Kids that are in like elementary school.
The innocent ones, yeah.
And they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand necessarily why they can't hang out with their friends. And it's like, I feel like that would be for, as a parent, like such a hard thing to keep from them. Like, I'm sorry guys, you can't go hang out with your next door neighbor because of this. At
the beginning of this, it was kind of said that like, oh, you know, the younger people can't get it. You know, the kids are like possibly incubating it. The other day, Allie showed me a 7-month-old child
that contracted it.
And then there was a 12-year-old girl This is insane. And I actually wanted to ask you, because I was streaming on Twitch and I was asking people all over. Some people were in Ohio and New York, and they were saying that it's a ghost town. It's a complete lockdown. So I wanted to ask you guys if any of you guys are social distant, if you guys are just doing the social distance, or if you guys are legit quarantined, especially if you're watching these videos from another country. I'm genuinely curious. The reason why I always like talking about this kind of stuff and documenting this stuff, whether it's happiness or, you know, disaster, is because these are chronological events of my life. And I love the fact that I'm able to have this stuff and I can show, you know, Remy back in the day.
March will be one heck of a month to remember.
Oh, I seriously.
In the future. Yep.
Honestly, March 2020, everyone's going to remember that day. I don't want to end it like this. I do want to say thank you so much for the CTFxC patrons. You guys are awesome. I hope everyone's being safe. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Guys. Stay positive. Hopefully these videos kind of allow you to escape the quarantine or self-distancing. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.
We love you.